Hello everyone, this is Kuldeep from Gestisoft. Welcome to a new video on Copilot AI. Today I'll be showing you how you can create an agent in Copilot Studio. So as you can see, I've already opened up Copilot Studio, and what we're going to do is we're going to navigate to agents. So here you will be able to access all of the Copilot agents that are present in your environment. So whether you have created your own agents, as you can see here, there are some agents that I've created and they are assembled here in a list. And if you scroll down, these other agents that you also have access with that you can choose to utilize now. What we are interested in is to create a new agent. Agents in Copilot Studio are very helpful because they are going to come and help you simplify tasks, help you analyze some data, or even just be more efficient when it comes to finalizing some of your workload. Now, what we're going to create today is we're going to create an agent that's going to help sales reps when it comes to clients meeting, because as we know, sales reps, they have a lot of clients and they need to keep in touch and up to date with a lot of information. Sometimes that can be tricky. So we're going to try and create an agent here that can help them have all the information for a specific customer. So we're going to click on create a blank agent, and then we are going to first give it a name. So for this one, I'm just going to go and name it. So you can click on the edit here, by the way, if you want to edit stuff in your Copilot agent. So I'm just going to let it load a little bit before I can start making any changes. But nonetheless, what you can do is you will see that on the right hand side here, you can test your agent. So once you've published your agent, you can test it with the Copilot chat at the same time, which is very interesting. So here we go. We can edit the name. So I'm just going to call it Account Briefing Copilot. You can also add a specific icon if you want to. You can also choose a description for your agent. So this is important because it will help people who are in your company to understand what this agent does. And then you can also select your agent's model. It is by default in Claude Sonnet 4.6. You can choose any other model if you want to. And then we come into, so I'm just going to save this up here. And then we come into the instruction. Now, for me, this is like the most important part when it comes to creating an agent in Copilot Studio, because this is where you are actually going to tell the agent what it needs to do. What I have done is I have already written out my instruction that I want the agent to follow. So I'm just going to copy and paste it here. And as you can see, it is a long text because again, you need to feed Copilot with exactly what you need and really give the proper instruction and guidelines so that it can follow thoroughly and give you the correct response that you are looking for. So once I've done that, I can click on save, and you will see it is going to process it. It has been done, and you can now come to the next section, which is a knowledge section, which is another a very important part of creating Copilot agents in Copilot Studio. So here you can click on add knowledge, and you will see that you can either choose to upload any file from your PC, or you can also go ahead and choose any other knowledge that you have access to. So whether they are from public websites, from your SharePoint, from your Dynamics 365, Dataverse, Salesforce, even you can choose to connect your Salesforce here. And so what this will do is Copilot is going to then have access to all of the knowledge that are present in those specific platforms, so that when it is going to then give you any response, it's going to use all the data and knowledge that are already present in your Microsoft ecosystem to provide the most accurate result. Now, for this example, I have just done three different files that I want to upload up here. So I'm just going to go and search for them. And here we go. So I'm just going to click on that, and we can then just go ahead and click on add to agent. So now that I have added the knowledge to the agent, which is again very important because without your Copilot agent will not be able to function properly. You also need to make sure that you have this option enabled here, web search, so that if you want your agent to search on any public websites that are available to give you any answer. Now, again, this is very optional. If you want the agent to only use the knowledge that are available in your Microsoft ecosystem only, then you can choose to disable it. The next section is we've got tools. And again, this is another way to add even more knowledge and information to your Copilot agent. So if you want to add any tool, for instance, you've got Teams, you've got Office 365 Outlook, you've got OneDrive and all of those other stuff. So again, it comes here that it will then be another layer of information that your Copilot agent can use to give you the proper information. For this demo, I'm going to skip this step just because I do not have any other information that I want to add for this agent that I'm doing. All of the information, honestly, I've already added in my knowledge files that are still in progress here in my knowledge section. Once you've done that, you also have triggers. So this will set up your agent to activate when certain events happen. Again, you can choose to add them or not. This is really up to you and how you want your agents to behave. For instance, what happens when an item is created, or when a file is created, or when a new response is submitted, and so on. Again, this is really up to you. You've got the library also up here if you want to go and check it out. Again, for this section, I'm just going to skip this one. And then you've got agents. This section, honestly, is for more complex agents that you want to build in Copilot Studio. So for instance, if you've got like a big agents and then you've got like child agents, sub agents under it, then this is where you can then come and add those specific agents so that all of these agents are working together and they are sharing the same information as well. So this is how you can do that. The next thing is the topics. So if you want to add any conversation topics to guide the way that your agent answers, again, this is really up to you. You can choose to add any topic that you want, and you can name your topic and you create the topic here. I'm not going to do this at the moment. Now, this is a great way for you to help guide people who are going to use your agent and to help them know what are the different prompts that they can input, and so what does your agent do. So for instance, you can choose to add suggested prompts. So there is going to be a title and a prompt. If you want to learn more about that, we can do a video specific about prompts. We also have them in all of the other videos that we've posted, like Copilot for Word, Copilot for PowerPoint, or Copilot for Excel, where there are predefined prompts that are already available in the Copilot chat. So this is exactly what it is. This is where you can come and add any prompt again to help guide the conversation and make things easier. So once you've done all of that, what you can do then is you click on publish. I'm just going to let the agent come to life, and then we are going to do some testing to see how the agent actually behaves when we are using it. So right now we are just going to wait for some moments. Okay, so I would say we can go ahead and test the agent right now. So I'm just going to grab some prompts that I can input here. So let's say I want it to prepare me for the Alpine Industrial Services. So as you can see, it's going to now fetch the information that I had already logged into the knowledge center of the agent, and it's now going to, based on those information, give me some of the answers that I'm looking for. So you can see here it has given me a summary of what I was looking for. So I asked for to prepare me for the Alpine Industrial Services, and you can see it has given me the company overview, what are the challenges, the stakeholders, the opportunities, the recommended talking points based on the last meeting that we had with them. So you can see that Copilot agent on Copilot Studio is really great at doing all of that. Let's do another prompt if you want to. So I want, because what I've done is I've uploaded three different companies actually, because I wanted to test if Copilot was able to differentiate between those companies and provide me with the accurate information. Let's say now we want to do the same for another company. So do the same for Blue Peak Distribution. So again, Copilot agent is going to peruse all of the knowledge that I've included in the background and going to then give me my answer. Again, it takes some time based on the amount of information that you have uploaded as well. And here we go. So as you can see now, it has given me the information for Blue Peaks, another of the company. So again, it is in the same format. You've got the company overview, challenges, the stakeholders, opportunities, recommended talking points, etc. And then at the end, it also says if you would like to draft a meeting agenda or write a follow-up email. So let's go ahead and say, yes, we want to write a follow-up email and see what Copilot suggests us. Again, Copilot has information for all of the clients, and this is great because as you can see, I didn't specify which client I wanted to, so it is now asking me to clarify so that it can provide me with the accurate information. So I'm just going to say this for Alpine Industrial Services, and you will see that it will be able to then craft that email follow-up based on the information that it had already been given. So we're just going to wait some moments. And here we go. So as you can see right here, it's even put it to whom we need to send the email to. The subject line here is the copy of the email. And then we also have your name at the bottom. So as you can see, this agent that we built on Copilot Studio is really great and it's doing exactly what we wanted to do, which is account briefing and helping us really to prepare for any meetings that we've got with clients and just to have an overview of all of the clients that we are dealing with. And there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget that you can create your own Copilot agent in Copilot Studio. So I would really advise you to go ahead and play around with it and see what you can really do with it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.